Okay, my name is Mr. Avila, and today I have my kindergarten students. So the routine of the day is math. So I'm gonna have my student by the end of this lesson. I'm gonna have to for the objective is having the student to memorize some demonstrate of understanding of between addition and subtraction. If they know or does not know, I'm gonna ask them a question for a warm activity. So let's do the material. Good morning, class. Today routine is we're gonna have math. So as soon as when math started it, I'm gonna have a each and one of you guys to get a worksheet paper. I'm gonna pass it each and one of you guys. And this book is the Rainbow Fish book. So if you guys does not have another printout paper and it's ran out, please share with your partner next to you on the table. So as soon as I pass everybody with the worksheet, I want you guys, if you don't remember anything about additional or subtraction, you guys can bring a magnificent, a counter, a blocks, etc. And as soon as everybody walks up to grab some magnificent or counters, I want you guys on your table, underneath your table, please bring a whiteboard or a sharp paper to write something in it. And then as soon as everybody has their whiteboard or sharp paper on your table next to it, bring a pencil, get a pencil or a pen and an eraser. If anyone needs a sharpener, please raise your hand so I can sharpen one by one. Question warm activity. So who can tell me what is the difference between subtraction and addition in math? So raise your hand. So raise your hand. Who remembers additional and a subtraction in pre-K? The rainbow fish. So if you guys can see what's on the color on the board, who can tell me what's on the colors? Anyone? What is the title of the book, etc. I know. So I read few pages to the students. So story time. So I'll read some books, and who can tell me what's some vocabulary words on math. So give you one of my scales. What are you thinking of? Cried Rainbow Fish. Get away from me! Shock! The little blue face swam away. So if anyone knows was on the vocabulary words in the story that I just read? Another question. So if a rainbow has 7 scales and give 3 scale to other fish, how many scales does rainbow's fish have left? So count them by 7. Count them by 7, boys and girls. Count them by 7, and then take away 3. So let's say for example, I have 7, and then take away 3. That's equal. So who can tell me what we're doing? Additional or subtraction? It's a give 3 scales to other fish. So additional or subtraction? So the student's gonna say subtraction. So and who can tell me what is the final answer? Raise your hand. And then the student will say 4. So I'll give them a provide feedback, and then I'll give them a thumbs up. All right, students. So there is a vocabulary words that you need to work on your vocabularies for math. We got rainbow fish, scale, beautiful, sharing, friends, kindness, happiness, and beautiful. So I need you guys to write these words down on your notebook or on your whiteboard or a sharp paper. Write it down somewhere. We do it together. So we're gonna guide in some additional and subtraction. So we're gonna use so we're gonna read some few pages about this story. about additional and subtraction. So if anyone like to want me to read some few pages, please raise your hand and I'll be very happy to help you. Rainbow fish found the cave. It was very dark out here. He could hardly see anything. So suddenly he saw two glower eyes. So what's number that happened in the story? Anyone? And then the story will answer two. So I have them to encourage the additional and additional. So I have to prepare. So student, okay. I want you guys to work. I want you boys or girls work with your partner. If you guys don't have a partner, please raise your hand so I can put you another group or groups of three. And then after I choose the partner, we're gonna work on Vanessa said counter or number to solve the problem and check each other works from some subtraction and additional problems and I'm putting on the assessment. So let's say for example, I'm gonna give them this one worksheet. So I'm gonna ask a question. So let's say, who can tell me what is 2 plus 5? Who can tell me what is 8 minus 4? So if we're saying plus, what are we doing? Additional or subtraction? If I say 8 minus 4, what are we doing? Are we doing additional or subtraction? As a group, I want you guys to work together. So remember, plus is additional and minus is subtraction. So we're doing this part separated. So I want you guys to work with your partner and work together. After you finish with your partner, I want you guys to individual to work by yourself or you can work with your partner still. We're gonna have this with the fish label on there with the number. We got additional and subtraction. So after we finish this, I want you guys to color the color of the number it says. Let's say for example, if number one it says red, I want you to color with red. If you guys don't understand those what are we doing with those colors, please raise your hand. I'll be very guys to help you guys out at the end. So I'm gonna have all the students coloring with the fish. I'm gonna have all the students coloring with the fish. After you guys are finished, please, I'm gonna pass out a fish label so you guys can color whatever color you want. It don't have to be red. It doesn't have to be blue, or you can do a mixed colors. And then a star. So who can tell me a rating from this book? A 1 out of 5. If you guys say 5 out of 5, please raise your hand. If you guys can say 4 out of 5, raise your hand. If you guys can have 3 out of 5, raise your hand. If you have 2 out of 5, raise your hand. If you give it a 1 or a 4, raise your hand, please. And that's the end.